Happy Sunday to you. Hope your weekend has gone well so far, and it's been very hot and humid. The good news is we have a little bit of some natural cooling on the way today as higher rain chances make their way into the forecast for us here on the Suncoast. Before the rain, we're still going to be warm, don't get me wrong, in the upper 80s and low 90s for highs around the Suncoast. Good thing is we're not going to be as hot as folks across the rest of the South. Temperatures near 100 in parts of about a dozen states today, but not here on the Suncoast. Severe weather possible in the Midwest, and that area of severe weather actually extends toward the Ohio River Valley and Mississippi River Valley as well. We could see some locally strong storms here on the Suncoast as well, but outside of the normal stuff, frequent cloud to ground lightning and locally strong and reduced visibility, we're not going to see a whole lot in the way of real hazards with the weather today. Hot and humid conditions before those downpours move in. That's a story for the rest of the week as well. I do keep those relatively higher rain chances in the forecast for most of the next week or so. And then the good news is we do have red tide decreasing to moderate levels here in Sarasota County today. There still will be some dead fish and a little bit of nasty smell out in the beaches, but not quite as bad as what we've been going through this last week or so. The RPM model shows some locally strong downpours potentially firing up here around 1, 2 o'clock, lasting through the evening hours, maybe 8 or 9 p.m. Turning the page over then to Monday, starting the work week off, will be a little bit humid starting off in the morning, of course, and then we'll see our normal amount of afternoon downpours with 50 to 60% rain coverage remaining in the forecast pretty much every single day of this upcoming week. So some beneficial rainfall set to fall for us. Tropical satellite imagery shows nice and quiet conditions out over the Gulf. We have a weak area of low pressure here in the Yucatan area spinning away, but that's not going to impact us here in Florida, and it's not expected to develop into anything tropical either. So no tropical threats for at least 5 days. We will have a front that will come down the east coast of the United States and stall out over the state, and what that could do is provide us with some increased rain chances. And as I mentioned before, I do expect those afternoon thunderstorms to be more numerous as we head farther along into the work week. For the beach weather today, keep an eye out for some afternoon storms. Winds are going to be very light and variable, but mainly out of the north and northwest. Sunset not until 8:29. We have plenty of daylight today. And your Freedom Boat Club marine forecast calls for just scattered storms out over the Gulf. Winds variable at 5 to 10 knots, depending on whether you're close to the coast, where there could be some rain, or farther out into the Gulf, where we're likely to see drier conditions. 7-day forecast weather is going to be pretty similar to what we're seeing today. Highs in the low 90s or upper 80s, depending on the day, with lows in the mid to upper 70s.